Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Check us out online or in store. LoneWolfPaintball.com.
LoneWolfPaintball.com. Trick you, Bill, huh?
Yeah, no, I let you go. Yeah, I let you go with it. I got taken back for a minute because, obviously we're streaming this to social media and I'm looking for pages to share it in on Facebook. Hey, Jesse, what's up, man? Facebook, whatever. Hey, Christy. And, I'm rolling through groups and I'm like, holy crap, I'm a member of a lot of freaking groups, man. A lot of these are done. A lot of these are for events I took part in. And wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
For a while, instead of people making event pages, they would just make a group for it instead. And then if nobody deletes the group, then it just sits there forever. I
got stuff from a game at PRZ Paintball. I haven't been to PRZ in like 8 freaking years, I think.
I was going to say, yeah, that was
a while ago.
Yeah. That was right after we met.
That was pretty much, yep, about that time. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday afternoon or whatever, whenever you're watching this. Welcome. Thanks for joining myself and Preacher and Shithouse, and we are part of the dysfunctional Brady Bunch that is Mad Frog Militia. I have an itch in my nose. Excuse me. I'm gonna. Okay.
Now, just full on pick it. You're on camera, dude. Make it good. Pick it and flick it, and dude, the ratings will go through the roof.
It's an itch. It's an itch, man. You know, he ate it, man. The dude fucking ate it. No,
he picked his boogie, man. Oh gosh, on live stream. No way.
I gotta close this screen out so I don't have to watch us. But yeah, like the streamer at the bottom says, check out our webpage, madfrogpaintball.com, and you can help support us by buying some gear or stuff, ask us some questions, find out what Mad Frog Portable Paintball is all about. We also do custom products, which I have none in front of me.
You got one in back of you.
Yeah, yes, I do. This shirt here. It's like official Mad Frog Paintball t-shirts. We have Mad Frog Militia t-shirts if you like them as well. Both of them. Get a hold of us. Let us know. Check out the website and help support our this stream that we have going on, and hopefully some events this year. God, man, we've got some possibilities for some really cool events coming up. You see all of those events on that line. See, now I'm hiding behind the picture and picking my nose right now. Thanks, Dill. Anyways, we got a lot of cool events going on, so there'll be some cool stuff. This is just like kind of a preliminary sketch of a lot of events that we know about. I mean, obviously we're not going to be at all of them, but we're going to be at a lot of them, even if it's not all of us.
I think somebody from our team should be at just about every one
of them. Yeah, we got a bunch of us around now, so it's kind of nice. We will all definitely be at Global Conquest. If you want to check out what, excuse me, there you go, Dill. Thanks for the graphic. If you guys all want to see what Mad Frog Militia is about, Mad Frog Paintball, what the group's about, come join us on Team England at Hull Survivors, June 5th through 6th. Hull Survivors, one really kick-ass paintball field. I think both you guys would agree.
Yes, for sure, man. It's an amazing paintball field. If you guys haven't been up to Hell, Michigan, definitely go up and check it out, guys.
Yeah, definitely join us there because that's one of the mandatory games we've got going on for the team. So everybody that can make it from the team will be there. So you're going to get to meet the whole group. One of the other mandatory games I've got going on this year for everybody is going to be, which I don't think we have a graphic yet because it's well off into the distance, is Marvel versus DC at Fort Knox Paintball. So when that one comes around, but you guys check us out both at both of those. We're going to be at a lot of these. There was a graphic up here from Living Legends, if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, John Fan.
Yes. Join me on the blue side, guys. It's going to be an amazing time.
You guys know what I have to do with the command this year for Living Legends?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is not my job. Not my job this year. I got caught up in that way too many years in a row. Anyways, it's some fun though. Living Legends is a great game. Come join us on the blue side. Preacher's leading up one of the legions there. We'll have some fun at Legacy Adventure Park and shoot some paint for Living Legends 13. Ooh. As long as the man don't oppress us and keep us out. Yeah, look at this one too now. We got this one going on in October. Not Me Raleigh is going to be, I don't know if he's Crockett or he's going to be Tubbs. But this is brought to us by the guys at Avid Extreme Sports from damn it. Why am I not seeing the
Guthrie, Oklahoma?
Yeah, but I'm not seeing I always get the initials wrong. Oh, yeah, there it is. ASE. So Ryan texted, and I always say AES. I don't know. Anyways, ASE. They put it on. So Ryan Sexton and his buddies, Scotty, and a couple of the other guys at Avid. It should be a great time. Like Raleigh says here in the chat, it's a great time. Can't wait for it to happen. He's Crockett. All right, cool. All right, so that's a couple of the things we have on the list there. Do we have anything else? Do we have any other event posters made up? I don't think so. Thanks, Aaron, for those ones.
Bones and Ashes one?
No, we will be attending Bones and Ashes, but
that's going to be like our first official game.
Oh, yes. This will be our first official game, definitely. But let's touch on a subject for a second here. End of February. Let's see. Beginning of February, I become a grandpa. End of February, I got a road trip and a half going on here. So there's going to be another little crook running around this goddamn world. You guys are all screwed. It's a boy. Anyways, I'm heading off to California for a Hitman Air-Powered Time Trials California Championship. We've got 2 existing fields now in California that have Hitman Air.
Hold on. You said championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that sounds sweet. So tell us
we're going to stream it from each of these events. We have 2 fields that are established, northern and southern-ish California, if I'm not mistaken. Already that have time trials, Velocity Paintball and Tag Paintball. And then we're bringing one out to Gladiator Paintball. End of February, we're setting up, myself, Sonny, and Greg are all setting up a meet and greet. We've got I can't announce all the really, really cool prizes that are going on. It's not really gear. That's the big draw prize. I think there's some very interesting incentive given to the winner if they of this event. And so it's going to be some fun. It's going to be some fun. So I'm going to be taking off across the country in February, end of February. So get ready for all kinds of stupid video wherever they still let me post it. I'm still amazed every morning that I can log into Facebook. I get so pissed on Facebook at people and go off, and every morning I have to check to see, okay, I can still go. I can still post on Facebook. Yeah, I didn't get banned yet. No. So as long as I can still post stuff, you guys are going to see some cool stuff about myself, the wife, and baby traveling across the country, picking up freaking Sonny and Greg, and having some fun. We've got some stops to make with some really important people, and hopefully things will turn out. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, and we'll be able to, and learn more about Mad Frog, time trials at madfrogpaintball.com. We'll be able to talk more as time gets on. There'll be some promotion going up soon and stuff. And then the behind the scenes stuff I'll be able to talk about after we get back. But we've got some good possibilities, and hopefully we can salvage a really cool year, even though last year really sucked. I really think this year is going to be worse, though. I kind of do.
Nah, not a chance. We're going to make this year better. We actually had a good time last year. So.
Well, yeah. And that's what worries me.
I think a lot of it, really honestly, Bill, is just how you make it. You can make it a bad year, you can make it a good year.
Yes. I'm totally with you on that. Yes.
And we about to make this year a good year. We ain't going to settle for nothing less than a great year.
But this is where it happens. This is the rub, though. There's no fucking product.
As long as I can get paint and I can put it on somebody's face, we game.
I mean, I will say this: the BSTs are still very much alive, with people selling stuff left and right. I want to say I'm part of probably the better part of at least 30 paintball BST groups. So there is stuff floating around if you're trying to get a new gun. Might be getting a used gun, but honestly, a used gun's just as good enough as a brand new gun.
Yeah, you're not finding markers right now. They're out of stock. You're not finding hoppers. You're not finding tanks. Holy cow! If you want to buy tanks as a company, you literally have to buy a whole skid. Shithouse. Mad Frog Paintball wants some high pressure air tanks. I've got to buy 192. You know how many thousands of dollars that is?
Yes.
It's nuts.
Buy, sell, trade
nuts.
Is the place to go. Yeah. Look at this beauty I just picked up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
So
nice.
Just make sure you watch how you do business on there. Yeah. Don't ever do friends and family unless you absolutely know them.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys are looking, for some products though, you can definitely check out the website. We've got shirts, we've got JT pants, we've got custom gear like what's behind me here, all kinds of stuff. Let us know. We can hook you up. We can even make your awards. Wait till you guys see the championship belts this year for Living Legends. A lot of you guys don't know this, but behind the scenes, Connor McKenzie were asked, because the 1 year we put on the beer pong tournament at Hell's, and it was a really good success. And I made some tag team belts for the championship winners. So we are going to make some belts for the winner for the Living Legends beer pong championship. So that'll be interesting. And the fact that I can go a little further and custom print and do the metal myself, these belts are going to be good. They're going to be nice ones. Mad Frog license plates. There you go. Definitely. By the way, beer pong, we're going to be doing the beer pong competition at Hell's again this year. I don't know if Dave and I really haven't talked about it, but I think it was such a good success last year. We're going to do it again and have some fun.
And anything that generates beer sales for the Tiki Bar, I think he'll get on board with.
Yeah, and then let's make sure Shithouse is there to run it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Don't leave me out to dry, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I will be making it to all 3 Hell's events this year. The only one I'm waiting on confirmation from my boss. The only questionable event this year is going to be Bones and Ashes. So I'm more than free to take the time off. The only problem is there's like one weekend where I can't because something's already like pre-scheduled. So I'm just kind of waiting on confirmation from her to figure out when that is.
Oh boy. So that's the first official game that we're going to do is Mad Frog Militia. Mad Frog Paintball is going to be Bones and Ashes in North Carolina, man. Oh, that field is so awesome. That's definitely
Fayetteville, North Carolina, right?
Yep.
Dude, I love that field, man. I'm looking forward to so the first year I went, this is the Mounds Field, is what I call it because all
final battlefield.
Yeah. But if you take, so it would actually be to the left of that field. There's a ton of open space over there that they actually started clearing up and doing some stuff with last year. So the first year I went, there wasn't a whole lot. Then last year they utilized that part of the field, but there wasn't a whole lot of stuff built up back there. I'm waiting to see what they have done with it this year because they had some big earth movers in there last year. So I'm excited about that field. It's an amazing field.
Yeah, he flattened out a lot of space. He got a hold of a lot of other property. It's an awesome place. The owners are great. Air system's good.
Solid pro shop too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have a great pro shop.
As much as I don't like airsoft, they have a pretty solid airsoft selection there because they are both the paintball and airsoft field.
Right.
Yeah, that field is some fun. They also have Biscuitville. Now, if you guys have never tried Biscuitville,
let's see.
Good
He's
homemade
all about
food.
Biscuitville. I'm about that Bojangles. Bojangles is the stuff. When we go down there, Noah and I have to eat Bojangles.
Yeah, that's just like, I don't know, man. That's just like, to me, it's just like chicken fingers.
And they got like a specialty Mountain Dew that they only serve at Bojangles too, that they don't serve anywhere else.
Yeah, okay. Actually, yeah, that's a good segue. The Mountain Dews, like Baja Blast, I don't really like it. The Maui Blast, I like that. Regular Mountain Dew, the watermelon was, I'll have one in, every once in a while, maybe if there's nothing in front of me.
I have an announcement real quick. I will officially be at Bones and Ashes.
Oh, all right. Dun, dun, dun. There you go.
I was in trouble once again.
Yay.
Nice. Did you upload those photos from Preacher's Weekend, Dill? Of him and his little Mountain Dew scavenger hunt? Yeah.
Dude, this was a blast. So Mountain Dew is doing this promotion. It's the stash hunt. And so what they did is they had 15 locations in mix between. So there's 5 in Ohio, 5 in Indiana, and 5 in Michigan, where they had the Golden Dew. And so what happened is you showed up to the location and then you got entered in for the grand prize. And the grand prize is a PS5 with a game download, a Grizzly Mountain Dew cooler, $100 Speedy gas card, a hoodie, a T-shirt, a beanie, and some other stuff. Man, dude, it was fun. And I'll tell you what, those 2 ladies right there were awesome. It was a blast going out there and just, I mean, we went from, the first place was the Eastern Market in Detroit. And then the second place was right there at Lions Stadium, which is, you guys are familiar with Stadium. Yeah. It's right across the street from Tiger Stadium. So we had fun just like chilling around and seeing downtown Detroit. And it was dead except for Eastern Market, which was cool. They got some delicious pierogies.
Oh, dude, Eastern Market, dude, that's yeah, I've been going there forever. I mean, it's been some fun. I'm gonna have to say the coolest time I've ever been at Eastern Market is we're walking through Eastern Market in the summer, and I can hear this guy talking, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Mickey Redmond. And I turn my head, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Mickey Redmond. And we talked for a couple minutes, and we got what we were getting together. And he went his way, I went my way. If you guys don't know who Mickey Redmond is, screw you. You don't matter.
Why are we not sponsored by
Raleigh? Information has been passed on to Detroit Winco. We'll see what happens with that. And Mountain Dew, I don't know. I don't know what Mountain Dew's problem is, because I'll tell you what, I probably pay somebody's salary in that company with the amount of stuff.
Yeah, between you and Shelly, man.
For sure.
I went to okay. So all you can do is I don't have one on me, but the Maui Blast. See, I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm drinking water right now, so I'm not drinking pop. I'm drinking water so that later on I can drink like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, right. No, what it is Shelly limited him on the stash, and she said, "You get
She
one
should,
a day." Bro.
Get this. I go into Dollar General yesterday, and I fill the cart up with all the Maui Blasts I can find around. So there's 24 of them in my cart. And I go up in line, and the girl at the register looks at me, and she walks out from behind the register. She walks past me, walks to the back, mean mugging me the whole time. And she comes back, and I'm standing in line starting to unload onto the top because, I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. She comes back. As she's coming back, she says, "We're fighting." I'm like, "What? What?" She's like, "There's 4 of these back there." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'll take them." She's like, "And the ones in the basket?" I'm like, "Yeah, and the ones in the basket. Let's go." So
Every single one.
I bought like 72 freaking Maui Blasts yesterday.
There was. Oh, she said there were still 4 cases in the back.
Yeah. So I came home with 72 Maui Blasts, and I used my coupon.
Ooh.
But I told her not to get me 4 cases next week, just to get me 1.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, I
bad.
fell back into back when I was younger, man. Me and my buddy, that's all we would drink is Mountain Dew, to the point of like probably like an unhealthy amount of it. And I recently had a couple and then kind of fell back into the habit. So now I'm trying to get work my way back to Diet Dew and then work my way back to water.
He fell off the wagon. He fell off the wagon. Pick him up.
I realized that
I hate the way the diet stuff tastes.
24 hours.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I would drink 2 liters a day. No problem. Nope, that's for me.
Man.
Yeah, Monster. Yeah, see, Jacob, I kind of have that little itch going with Monster as well. But yeah,
Now,
I don't know.
The Dew. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about somebody like that has a serious issue with Mountain Dew? That's my mom. My mom. I'm no joke. Like so Noah's been collecting cans so that way he can save up to buy whatever. It's easy. You don't have to really do anything. So my mom would call me like, "Oh, I got a full garbage bag of cans." You go over there, every single can in the garbage bag is Mountain Dew can. Like she has to have at least 1 or 2 every day. Like it's crazy.
I have 3 garbage cans full.
See, but
one of them's a little shorter than normal size, but yeah, I've.
You mean you're not using a 55-gallon
that's
empty chemical drum?
The other 2 are 50-gallon drum or 50-gallon garbage cans. Yeah, the other 2 are. I can't use them for garbage because they won't pick them up because they're too big.
Right.
They might use them now because of the way they pick the stuff up with the claw and shit.
Dang.
But
Jacob said he drinks 8 green Monsters a day.
no,
Bro,
yeah.
So bad,
bro.
Oh my god!
we gotta start an intervention for you.
Yeah, it's not good for you to drink 8 of those a week. Like, so it even says on the kit. I think it says right on there, don't drink more than like 2 a day.
Shoot.
The screwed up stuff is though, if you look at everything that's in it, Mountain Dew has way more sugar and caffeine than.
It's way worse than like Coke and stuff like that. But
no, dude, it's got more than Monster does.
Does it? Oh,
yeah.
But it does have orange juice, and technically, orange juice is good for you.
No, I do like Mountain Dew. I noticed like for myself, I try to cut back on a lot of the sugary products. So for a while there, I cut it, but much like you, Shithouse, I kind of fell off the wagon and.
It's when I'm sitting there watching, like if I'm just blitzing through a TV show, like a series on Netflix, or if I'm on the Xbox, to have 6 or 7 Mountain Dews in like a 5-hour period is not unheard of.
My problem is okay. So we've been playing Catan like crazy. So I'll sit there and drink it while playing Catan, and I've been mixing it with freaking Jameson lately. Holy cow! I didn't do bad last night, but a couple nights last weekend, I was a little loud, I guess. I got real loud.
Them Catan games get pretty serious, huh?
Sometimes I can't do anything for a while, so I get really bored and drink a lot. Hey, everybody, check these out. In the wrapper still. Mad Frog Militia patches. All right, if you guys are interested in these, check them out on the website, madfrogpaintball.com. You can get yourself one of these. Order a couple things. Shipping will be cheaper. All right. Anyway, sorry. I had to
It's like a commercial.
Little commercial. Here we go. Replica Old West Town in New Mexico, available for $1.6 million. Okay, we don't have a Patreon site, but if you start PayPaling portable paintball at yahoo.com, gift it, whatever you can, we can start to buy this. All right. Holy crap. Could you imagine?
Now, my theory is it's labeled as an Old West town. Is it like 6 buildings and a barn, or is it like a small town?
Do we have any place to actually live when we get there, or
who's to say we couldn't build something over there to where we could live off the site?
Wow, check that out. I wonder if that's it. You know what? That's probably it. That's the strip. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. If you look,
no, there's 2 strips. Yeah.
Ooh, there's 2 sides to the road. Oh my lord.
Okay. So there is a
where's the whorehouse? We gotta give Shithouse the whorehouse.
Right? It's a house of ill repute.
Dude, that does look pretty cool.
It's interesting. Too bad
I wonder how much land is there that they're selling with that.
I don't know.
The only
1.6 million
is that it looks so cool when it's clean. All it's going to take is, a handful of events for it to just be smeared with paint. And then we have to remove all those windows. That would be the biggest thing. Pistol duel for the street, though. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. You know what you could do is you could just use the town
Siri knows many
itself.
things.
Oh, Siri, you don't know nothing. You could just use the town as like your staging area, and then have a badass field outside of that.
Oh.
Yeah,
I see some place like that, and I want to see a stagecoach go through and people robbing it while fucking tourists are walking around. And anyways, I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. That'd be sweet though. That'd definitely be sweet.
Yeah, that is freaking nuts.
No, now we just need $1.6 million, Bill.
Yeah, well,
And
we might as well
Mexico.
let's just round it up to $2 million. Okay,
I don't know,
Dill.
Dill, why don't you fund this? You've been throwing money around like a big baller, buying a new PC and a desk and
smart lights. Sorry, all us people got dumb light bulbs, and you got smart light bulbs. All right.
You know, I'll give them this. I bought 2 for my living room, the ones that you can change the color by your phone and stuff like that. Oh, that definitely changes like the whole tones of evenings, stuff like that. You watch a really dark movie with the light on red versus like when I'm playing Cyberpunk, I'll switch one to like teal and one to pink to light up the room. It definitely it brings a whole nuance to whatever you're doing. So
hey, I'll give you a little insight. I got some on the back of my bed, and I'll be like, "Hey Alexa, turn on sexy lights." And they're like, blink, and the red lights come on, like, yeah.
Yeah,
on that church. That'd be so much fun.
Here you go.
There you go. We're all set. Hell, man. All right. So what else we got going on, boys? We got Bones and Ashes, as always, is going to be a fun one. End of March, we got Jurassic Park game down in Florida, if we can make it.
That looks like it's going to be a sweet game.
Yeah, that's a new place, Battlefield Orlando.
No, I believe. Was it Amber from the
Yes.
Predators is going to be leading the side down there?
Yeah,
and Alyssa from Fox's Den.
Be the other side. Yeah, it should be very interesting. Be our first time out there at that field.
Is the premise like people versus dinosaurs?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
I would love.
Dude, they got a lot of people coming into that event.
Yeah, people versus dinosaurs. Well, I mean, hey, we don't have to worry about the dinosaurs. They got short arms. They can't reach.
Are we mounting paintball markers to their heads?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yep,
But-
Jacob. Yep, it's Desi's games. Yep, Teddy's will be at Bones and Ashes. All right.
Nice. Make sure you guys play for us.
Who's out of curiosity? Whose side are we on for Bones and Ashes?
13th. So Dewan's leading.
Who are we
lead,
playing
right?
for here? They're not actually leading anything.
I thought Dewan was.
No, I don't think he is. Is it Ryan Harris?
Is it Harris?
We're on the blue side.
Okay, so we're on blue.
We're on blue. That's all I know. If not else, I am looking at the blue side's game plan.
There you go.
So yeah, we're playing the blue sky.
Oh yeah. No, I guess. Yeah, Matt said no, he's not. Oh, he's XO, I think.
Yeah.
No, he isn't Commanded Bones. I don't know. Steve Solo is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
Nice.
we'll see what happens. I guess pre-reg is up on that game, so that's kind of nice. I mean, if you're hitting a number that's already 3 digits before, well, geez, he's got like almost 300 players. I don't know if I'm supposed to share that or not, but I think the final day for the free T-shirt that's not for this game. That's for Living Legends, right? The last day for the free T-shirt is today.
Is it?
I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah. So fun stuff. Numbers are up, and there's still a couple months to go, so we should all have some fun.
Absolutely.
Yes, as George says, order your team tags for the game now, and we'll have them on site for you.
That's coming from the CEO.
Yeah.
It's cool. We got a lot of people in the house today. We got mutants up in here. We got George.
Legends, guys. Legends. Today is the last day to get your free T-shirt and the pre-reg paint price. Then we switch on to the next tier of paint of costs. So there you go. Get it up. Get it done.
Except for Living Legends is the paint cost.
Yep.
How do they I should probably, you might know, but I'll probably have to ask Hanu this.
Hold on one second. Jordan, just to say something, OXCC is awesome. Barno's got a great field. The place is awesome to play. He's done a bunch of updates. I haven't been there in, I think, like 2 years. He's done a bunch of updates, and everything I've heard about the updates are awesome. So Endless, OXCC, it's going to be great. All right, go ahead, Shithouse. I'm sorry.
Now, I know the deal last year was if you registered for Living Legends, and because they didn't have the event, your registration would carry over.
Right.
Are we supposed to just kind of get a hold of Hanu for all that? Or?
Before I say anything, I'm not anybody official as far as that goes, but all I can say is what I am assuming is yes, your stuff carries over. If you have a question, send him an email, get in contact with him, just ask nicely, and it'll all be taken care of. But as far as I know, it all carries over. Like I said, I'm not anybody official, but from what I've been told, there's somebody else that says here, from what I've been told, everything is just carrying over.
Yeah, that's what Hanu posted. So, but again, if you guys got any questions, man, Hanu's a great guy. He'll definitely square away everything for you guys and whatever it is that you guys need for sure.
Oh yeah, OXDC for Super Game East. You got it. The only problem with that game is it's hot as fuck. They don't kid around that time of year out there, man. So we'll be there. We'll be having some fun. I'm not sure how much I'll be doing, depending on how hot it is, because 114 degrees the one year.
Oh,
that dude.
That's a hard task. I'm too much of a fat body, man.
I don't know how I didn't drop out.
I'm one of the few people on the team that consistently wears a sleeveless jersey. I don't know if I can do 114 degrees.
I had a camel pack going like in my back, just constantly in my mouth the whole time I was out there. It was nuts. It was nuts. And then to top it all off, we didn't have the bus, so I didn't have AC. We were sleeping in a bus.
You were dying, huh?
Not happening. Not happening.
Hopefully, I can hit that field this year. That's one of the ones that I'm looking at trying to get to too. I hear so many good things about it, minus the heat. But
well, I mean, you got Endless is going on there too, so you got that happening. Yeah, Dill, watch out for Yellow Jackets. But that's kind of your fault, man. You went in to help the guy. You should just let him be. Just leave him alone. He's fine. No, Dill's in there swinging a towel left and right. It's still not as bad as Blast Camp. It is still nowhere as near as bad as my Blast Camp experience. I don't think any of you guys were there. Were you there, Shithouse?
No, I just saw the video afterwards. You just dropped the gun and left it. You were like, oh.
It was just that. I mean, you listen to that video and you can hear the bees swarming my freaking gun.
Yeah.
You can hear the guys. You can hear, I think it's Rough in the background going, "Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm not touching that." I mean, it was one of the guys from Infamous ended up back in the day. One of the guys from Infamous ran through and just took it and just ran.
See, that's where. So we got a Swarm in the house. We just got to take and have Swarm with us, and we won't have a problem.
Oh, all right, yeah. Dill. Okay, you are right. We do probably need to post parts of that to TikTok. Well, you know where the finished video is on my Mad Frog PB page, but I'll have to get you the raw footage, and George was there. Yeah, it was just not fun. It just really it was not fun. Yeah. 2 weeks. I mean, was it a week later? I want to say 2 weeks, but I don't think it was that far. No, maybe it was, because I was taking Benadryl for a while, and I thought I was fine. And I just started slowing down on taking the Benadryl. I used the bathroom. I washed my hands. And I just went to take the water and wipe my face, and it was like, uh-oh. Half this part was all swollen. This part was all swollen. Eyes. Yeah, I slept really good after that hospital visit.
Honestly, for any, that's a tip nobody ever told me when I started in paintball was if most fields are pretty good about keeping bees and stuff away, but there's only so much you can do, especially on an open woods ball field. If you are at all allergic to bees, it's probably just not a terrible idea to have at least an EpiPen in your gear bag, man.
Right.
Because some bigger events will have like a medical staff at the field, but some don't. And if you are unbelievably allergic to bees, you got to take the time to get you off the field to an ambulance, get the ambulance there. If you're that allergic to them, just keep one in your bag, man. It takes up no space, and it might be the one thing that saves your ass.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've never had any experience with bees or whatever, but I'll tell you what, man. That stupid chick poison ivy always seems to get me every dang on year. Every year.
I can use it as toilet paper and wipe my, do what I can, roll in it all day long, and I'm fine. Yeah, what's worse, the bees or the heat? I'm going to say the bees were probably worse.
Yeah,
the heat was uncomfortable, but the bees, I was done. The heat, I kept going. I just wasn't going very fast. The bees, I was done. That really sucked.
Yeah, I gotta imagine.
I'm sorry. You know what? I say that wrong. They were wasps. They weren't bees. They were wasps.
Oh yeah, that's even.
So worse. They just kept stinging me.
They're just angry little boogers.
Up in my mask. I mean, I'm like, oh, geez, they're flying. That's in my mask. Oh, and at that point, boom, I started feeling them.
Oh, yeah, Sabrina.
Yeah, poison shithouse. You used to get it every time you ran on the grinder.
There is a video on, I believe it's on our YouTube page from I want to say it's either a Monster or a GI World Challenge. Glenn's got video of me. I snuck down the side of the grinder and then realized once I was already in it that I was laying in an entire patch of poison ivy. And you can actually hear him like yelling to me from the video, and you hear me yell from the field, "This is all poison ivy, but I'm already here." So I will never forget, I had a patch on my stomach, I kid you not, about the circumference of a basketball that I was putting so much calamine on. It looked like I had a big leather circle on my stomach for a couple weeks. It was the worst
Justin
incident I ever had by far.
Justin and I, no immune, no poison ivy. We've never got, and we know he's immune because he was right. I think he was right behind you in that video running through there. Yeah. You know, it's like nothing. It's both of us. I was a kid when I laid down in it and ran through it. I need this video also.
Hey,
scooched up, and then I scooched backwards to kind of get behind a bunker, so it lifted my shirt up.
she lifted your shirt up and gave you a nice little belly rub.
Yeah, it was so, by the time I realized that, I'm like, well, it's too late. It's on me. I did it. I'm not giving up the spot.
Let's get the kill.
But yeah, it was never again.
That's when that TikTok song comes on. Oh no! Oh no!
and then we know Kay is like totally like allergic to poison oak. She got poison oak from her cat during a road trip. So I don't think she's immune to poison ivy like Justin and I are.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, the thing that I learned is that if you go to any fields that you think you might have came into contact with poison ivy, I know a lot of people are like, use Purell, wipe your hands off, your arms off and stuff with Purell. I'm gonna be honest with you, take and shower with Dawn dish soap. No joke, man. That stuff works like nobody's business at removing the oils off your skin and stuff. In fact, like I said, I do that. The only time, like I said, I'll normally get it about once a year, and it's if I'm out somewhere and I forget about it, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't really come to contact. No, I got to make sure I shower with Dawn dish soap every time. Just rub it down, get the oils off your skin.
Yeah, for sure. It's honestly, most fields are pretty good. I know Hell Survivors at one point, like they were.
Well, they went through like burnt it out, didn't they?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like it's nature. Like it's gonna come back at some point. Just be aware of it in the field.
Did you notice, though, that when they went through and burnt it out, that the grinder just wasn't the same anymore?
that grinder's gotten so wild since we first started playing there versus now, man. That is a whole nother beast.
So it's a crazy monster. That's for sure.
It's a good time. It's such a good place, too, for those of you who ever swing by that field when they're playing in the grinder. To be able to take photos and videos and everything and get about as up close and personal without being on the field itself as you could possibly get. I mean, you can see everything, and that's where they hold all the final battles, and it gets a little dicey over there.
Just a little, right?
Just a little.
I remember when they started asking us not to throw as much smoke as we were because the staging area was literally adjacent to that part of the field, and we were a little heavy.
We smoked out the tiki bar real fast.
Yeah,
real fast.
Yeah, that got so out of hand. We threw so much smoke. That's one thing that I really love about Enola Gay is that their smoke grenades, like, they are no joke. They put out a ton of smoke, and typically, if you find the Mad Frog crew at a final battle, especially at like a Legends event, you're gonna see how much smoke we carry on us at a single time.
I was gonna say, let's just say, if the smoke is on the field, it came from us.
Yeah,
I think we used a case ourselves during the final battle.
It's
Legends, 2 years ago with a full case.
Enola Gay travels so well that, like, I play the castle side. And so I'll throw the smoke up there on the castle side so it travels over to the grinder area. So that way, like, it helps out both areas, man. Dude, Enola Gay is awesome.
What's your favorite color of smoke?
I like the green. I like the green.
That's fair. That's fair. I like orange. I really like orange.
Yeah.
It's something about it is it screws with your eyes quite a bit, and you can't see anything. Even when it starts to dissipate, can't see nothing behind it.
That's just because you do that in the tent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Under row is one time ledge. Yeah.
What do you call it? They told me that the green actually something about the green and the noise that it makes coming out of the grenade in the way it leaves it's more intense than the other colors for some reason. They don't know why, but it screams, which I'm great with.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love, for those of you, out there, especially the ladies that like to do the Instagram photo shoots, those smoke grenades work great for our events, but most of the time when you're seeing like the Instagrammers doing like photo shoots with smoke and stuff like that, a lot of times it's from Enola Gay. So it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, they call it Green Rocket or something. You're right. Yeah, we got a bunch of those really nice, military grade ones.
Those fat boys.
Oh yeah, the wait, I'm supposed to throw this.
Yeah, those are nice too.
The one with the actual like flip lever ones, yeah.
Yeah, those were a little much, but they were
a solid flashbang too.
Fucking effective, motherfuckers.
Those flashbangs, man. that definitely will scare the pee out of somebody if they don't know it. What it is when it rolls up.
But those aren't flashbangs; those are paint grenades.
Paint grenades.
I'll tell you what. I threw one and it hit the front of the base where a guy was at, and it blew up. And he goes, "I'm out." Dude, they are amazing.
They're like, "Oh yeah, no problem. Go ahead. You guys can use them. You guys can use them." We used 3 of them. They're like, "Okay, you guys can't use them anymore." We're like,
No, the best one, Bill, was when you came up to the castle and you got your shirt up like this, full of them. And we just started chucking them over the castle wall, and the ref's like, "No more paint grenades! No more paint grenades!"
Oh, that was great. What game was that? Because we were just pulling them and just tossing them up over, tossing them up over. I'd get shot out. I'd dump them. I'd run back to staging, fill my shirt up with more, and run back on the field.
Dude, I remember the one you went to throw. It hit the top of the castle wall and fell back at Noah's feet and blew up. That's
it. I had to take off and run back. It happened that I got me out on that one too.
Yeah, it was
like, no, you're out now, man. You're out.
One of my favorite moves too to do on the field is because you get a lot of people that are they're walking around with their phone like this, recording stuff on the field. And what you do is you hold a grenade in your hand with one finger on the pin there, and you just kind of walk around the field, just kind of like looking around like this. And lots of times people will just let you walk right by them. And then as soon as you get next to them, you pull the pin, drop it at their feet, and be like, "I'm so sorry, bud." And then just bam.
He ain't sorry.
Got a few of the venomous ducks at an event with one of those. There must have been 40, 50 people shooting at each other, and I'm just walking across the field holding it like this, and nobody's even firing at me. I'm like, oh my God, this is actually going to work. Yeah, those things are awesome.
Well, what are you guys looking forward to? You guys got anything you want to touch on, or what are you looking forward to up in the next couple weeks?
Well, for me, I'm looking to get out and start practicing a little bit. However,
doing physical activity again.
However, I kind of injured my shoulder a little bit the other day at work. I just kind of stretched it too weird, so there's not going to be a whole lot of playing out of me for at least probably.
You can reach between your legs to wipe shithouse if you can't handle it by reaching around your big old fat ass and.
He says he heard it at work, but he's really swinging on that pole in the background. Stop doing that. He will hurt yourself.
He slipped off and hit the toilet paper holder.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, as soon as that's up, I plan on practicing a little bit. I need to get better on. I can shoot with my left now, but not really effectively. So I want to try and work
But you
on
can
that.
shoot left now.
But
That's
shoot
the
left.
step. That's the step, exactly.
It's the first step, and admitting that you have a problem with it. But yeah, that's my hopes. For those of you not in Michigan, like we all are, well, minus Preacher, they're extending our orders for, not being able to go into places at least until February. I'm hoping to get to the indoor at Lone Wolf sooner rather than later to get some practice time in before I head down to Bones and Ashes.
The nice thing is, it's with paintballs, you can practice outdoors. You don't need to go indoors. Shoot.
Yeah, but I mean, shooting against I can shoot a plate all day long, but shooting against shooting a plate that shoots back at me is a whole different deal.
Listen, you come on down here to Toledo or Sylvania, where I'm at. We got some woods out here, and I got a place where we can fill up our tanks, and we can practice together.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it would be good. I had to get out. I haven't played. Because I missed out on GI. I think it's been 6 months since I played now.
Yeah, the last game you would have played would have been the Cartel game.
Yeah, and that was end of August.
Yeah,
I believe. So yeah,
because end of September is GI.
Yeah. So I want to get something in at least once a month starting in March.
Yeah, I'm being serious though about coming down here, and I mean, there's space down here that I know a guy who has, I think, 4 acres that we could play at or whatever. But and then Warzone or Funnigan's now is just down the road, and they said I can come and fill my tanks up anytime there. So I mean, dude, definitely for real.
George, a couple people are going to Hoth for Blast Camp. I think Christie's planning on going, and I don't know if Big Country's planning on going, but I know a couple people are. Speaking of which, teammates, if you're on here listening, we're going to have to get a jersey order going and taken care of here. Because if we want it by March, we need to get it moving. But let's see. What about you, Preacher? What do you got? What are you looking forward to here?
Well, after I get off this, I know I got to do some stuff around the house and whatnot, and I got another wife. I got to reset up a craft table and stuff for her down in the basement. And I tore up the carpet in my hallway last week, so I got to lay down the flooring there. But really, I really got to take and tear down all my paintball equipment and really give it a thorough cleaning.
Oh boy, talk about that. Yeah. I can take it.
I definitely did that after August.
Yeah. See, I'm horrible with it too. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, so I got this nice, pretty, limited edition mini GS here that I just got, but I am honestly the worst when it comes to cleaning paintball equipment. Like, I was talking with Guru at the field, and he breaks his stuff down after every game, and I'm like, bro, like maybe once every 6 months.
Usually, usually if it stops working, or if somebody else is like having problems a lot with theirs, you're like, oh yeah, maybe I should do something with mine.
But
I'll say this, because I use a GI gun and I pretty much use GI paint all year. I think I had one barrel break for the entire year last year. So cleaning my stuff will only take me a few minutes.
Yeah.
See, I've got 6 gear bags to go through downstairs.
I thought the gear was at the field.
How did I end up with 6 gear bags full of stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I started to do a bag too.
Yeah. See, Guru says every event he cleans it. Me, I'm like, shoot. The only time I clean my stuff is if I'm in a chopper and I get wasted, and then I know everybody's gonna cringe when I say this, but I just walk right on over to the sink, hose it off, and go right back again.
Okay.
The Defender, I didn't touch the Defender for 3 years, and then finally I cleaned it up, and it had like cloth in it. It was the weirdest freaking thing. But yeah,
I don't know, but I also don't shoot a lot of real high end markers. Like all my markers are like, retail value like 300 and below. Whereas when you're up in like the $1,800 range, like markers don't like to be dirty. Those tolerances aren't like shooting
those Vanquishes, man. Those Vanquishes will play dirty as fuck, dude.
Well, yeah, see, I haven't played with one of them, but man. Gun techs are gear cleaners. Are you sure, George? Don't you have to clean it to get to the problem?
you can pretty much bury those in the backyard and pull it out 2 months later and just fire it. It's good to go. That's all you need to do.
Let's see. Yep.
Clean the dirt plug out of the barrel. Let's have some fun.
It. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I said, like, if I'm playing with it, it's got to be good because it'll take a beating. That's for sure. Yeah. I am so rough on my equipment. Oh, so rough. She had so many times.
Oh, I know Legends. They had fun with your gun. I know Legends. They had fun with Jimmy's gun. That weather was terrible on product.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then who's to know? I'm kind of curious as to what the landscape's going to look like with like GI and the techs and everything and stuff this year.
That's what I missed about the games last year. Having all the vendors out at the fields and stuff like that. We had some at Bones and Ashes. Bones and Ashes was actually good because it was the weekend before they announced the shutdown, right? Yeah, and then after that, like getting vendors to games and stuff like that, there wasn't really any. I mean, we had Max was at Avid. We had Infamous at a couple of the games up at Hell Survivors and whatnot. But for us, vendors have not been the same, and that's kind of something too that I definitely miss that, but that's something that I don't think is going to come back right away because, like I said, product isn't. So every 60 days, product's coming in. So I buy this to stock up, and then 60 days later, I got to get this to stock. It's going to be an interesting climate, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to have fun. Vendors, if you're listening, please send your people out.
we like seeing. Yeah,
we miss you. We love you.
It's everybody. Like, if you show up, you'll sell the product. Like, especially like we were saying, as hard as it is to find some of the stuff online, if you put up a tent with the product, you're gonna sell the product.
Yeah. So, dude, actually, Super Game had some vendors that was pretty nice. Super Game Indiana out there at Sherwood. Social was out there. XFOG was out there. PB Sports was out there. And I'll tell you what, XFOG sold out of all of his defoggers for the masks. Like, so I mean, it was like I said, more vendors. We need you guys. We love you. We missed you. We want to buy stuff from you.
There you go. So that's kind of some of the stuff we're looking forward to this year for paintball, and hopefully we'll see you guys out at games. Please tune in, like, share the feed. Follow us on YouTube for our another MF road trip videos. Support us directly, like the flyers or the banner says there, madfrogpaintball.com. Buy us some products. Let us know what you want. We'll see what we can do for you. But hopefully we'll see you out at the next game. Look forward to talking to you. Please keep checking out our YouTube channel and stuff for videos. We got some gross drink ones coming up. Hey, Dill, let's make a short intro for that. Let's edit one of the old intros. Okay, so I'm getting the thumbs up. You guys can't see it in the green room down here. He's giving me the thumbs up. Our resident internet mole. I don't know what else to call him because he's buried away there. I'm getting a thumbs up on that one too.
He's the guy behind the Wizard of Oz door.
There's no one behind the curtain. Yeah. So, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, boys, for joining me again today. Thank you, everybody, for listening and talking to us. If you guys have got a topic you want to hear us talk about or touch on, please let us know. We got to start working on the road trips for cheap stuff.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Paint how to play paintball on a budget.
Yeah, each you come up with a punch list of 10 things, and I'll come up with my punch list, and we'll melt them together, and we'll try to help everybody. The pickle, dill pickle. We'll teach everybody. We'll try to help everybody. Not teach you. We'll try to help you. Save some money and go to more events. Have a good time on a budget. Make it an adventure, make it an experience, and have a blast. All right. Yeah. It's so much fun to get together with a bunch of your friends, and just take off.
It's even better when you get together with your paintball family. And that's what paintball is. It's not just hanging out with your friends. You're hanging out with you're a true family. Like everybody cares. Everybody, dude. It's an amazing thing. So. Get together, hang out, and it like Bill was saying, sometimes you're like, I just ain't got the money. Your family will look out for you. Just come out and have a good time. You know. Good
time. Speaking of not having the money, check out our website again, madfrogpaintball.com. Get yourself some bracelets, the new ones, and patches and T-shirts and custom masks and microfibers and naked pictures of CJ and all kinds of other stuff you'll find on madfrogpaintball.com. Oh yeah, check them out. One of the custom masks. We can those are readily available. That's the Mad Frog Militia mask, the Frogaflage mask. Darn it, I keep pulling this cable, these headphones. I broke my other headphones, man. I didn't really break them. I lost the tip. You know, they got these covers that go just the tip. Just the damn tip. They've got these covers that go over the tops of them, like the ones you're wearing, Shithouse. And if you lose that rubber cover, it's like the damn thing keeps falling out.
Oh, they're miserable. Yeah, I lost the tips to I think one of the cats yanked it off, but. I happened to, when I got them, it came with a little baggie of extras. Thank God, because without them, they're basically useless. My next week's show, I should have a nice pair of Bluetooth headphones since I got the fancy condenser mic and stuff now. So,
so we won't see you for 2 more weeks. No, I'm sorry. But anyways, I guess we're kind of rounding up the hour right here. Anybody else got anything direct they want to touch on except for that like and share and check out madfrogpaintball.com, Mad Frog on Facebook and YouTube and all that stupid shit. Oh, and TikTok. We've got a cool TikTok channel.
TikTok. We're doing Twitch streaming now.
Ooh, yes, the Twitch stream. Those of you watching us on Twitch, get ready. We got some video game stuff coming up. There will be some video game release stuff that will be popping up. We'll be talking about that later on in life. But man, Shithouse, we should get you fucking streaming on our Twitch channel.
I know. I got to get on the VR, play a little paintball on there.
There you go. We'll do that. We'll do that. Definitely. All right. Well, other than that, I guess everybody check us out next weekend, 4 p.m. We'll see you here. Thank you much for joining us, for wasting an hour of your time with us. And I guess that's that. Dill, take us to a commercial and everybody have a good night. Bye.